So let's be real for a second. You feel stuck, but deep down you realize you have the potential to achieve much more. Yet for some reason, you just can't seem to break free from where you are right now. You're watching others advance, hitting their goals, while you're left wondering, why am I still here? And sure, you'll tell yourself, I'll get there eventually. But how many times have you said that already? It's frustrating because deep down you know you're not short of talent or ambition. You're just waiting for the ideal moment to act. But let me tell you something, that moment will not come. So here's the hard truth. You don't need perfect conditions. These people you see thriving are acting now in imperfect situations. Now here's the great news. You don't have to do this alone. I've developed a proven approach to help you during this phase of your life. It's called the Cybersecurity Winter Act. It's a 90-day strategy designed to turn this stuck feeling into unstoppable momentum. Most people ease off the gas during the festive season and in the winter months in the Northern Hemisphere, and in the Southern Hemisphere where I sit in Australia, they definitely ease off the gas. They sit back and are waiting for the new year to come, wasting invaluable time. But this is where the opportunity lies. As others slow down, you'll gain the edge by locking in. This brings us to pillar number 1. Becoming a savage. You can't have both comfort and growth. One always comes at the expense of the other. If life feels too comfortable, it's a clear signal you've stopped growing altogether. We all crave comfort, chasing it with our goals, saying once I reach this, then I'll be happy. Yet even after achieving those goals, we often feel unfulfilled. Every time I've hit a plateau in my business or in my career, I've traced it back to getting too comfortable in my routine and the challenges that I've set myself. Society is structured to prioritize comfort. Everything around you pushes you towards mediocrity and complacency. Now, recognizing this reveals patterns in your own growth, plateaus and peaks. And how much discomfort can you tolerate to avoid stagnation? The greatest achiever, even the ones that you admire, have endured incredible discomfort. I myself am one of those examples. We don't just endure it, we actively pursue it because we understand that everything you desire lies on the other side. You mustn't look around and take cues from others about what level of discomfort is acceptable to achieve your own personal goals. Now, average is the enemy. Even as you embrace discomfort, none of it matters unless you conquer pillar number 2, losing the perfectionist excuse. The internet overflows with information, trapping people into analysis paralysis as they seek the perfect plan. This obsession with perfection halts action. In truth, movement always beats meditation, even though I'm a meditator myself. But perfection is simply wearing a mask, fear of mistakes rather than the willingness to learn from them. It's not about having a flawless plan. That simply doesn't exist. What consistently outperforms a flawed plan is something that is executed with urgency. By taking action, you create a feedback loop that accelerates learning and progress. The path to your goals isn't a straight line, it's a journey of trial and error. To shorten that journey, you must act decisively and embrace the inevitable setbacks. Once you've eliminated excuses, it's time to build momentum with pillar 3, engineering urgency. Every successful person I know operates with a strong sense of urgency. They tackle tasks swiftly, understanding that delays allow problems to pile up. Without urgency, you risk becoming overwhelmed. Instead, set aggressive timelines and attack tasks head-on. Assume challenges will keep arising and act with urgency. That is required to stay ahead. Momentum builds as you check off each of those tasks, even the smallest wins. This is creating the foundation to tackle even larger obstacles. When facing a daunting task, remember, overwhelm fades as you begin on the task. You just have to get started, and often it becomes easier than you first imagined it would be. Progress accumulates as you focus on solving the problem step by step. Fueled by these small wins you collect along the way, momentum builds, and before you know it, the task is nearly done. This leads us to the next essential step, one most people overlook. Pillar number 4. Building unstoppable momentum. Most people drift through life, never questioning their routines or choices. They don't examine their habits, their sleep, their exercise, where they spend time with people or the distractions, and they don't really understand the things that they're doing. Are they really serving their goals? These daily actions are the building blocks of success. So find out which actions are going to be your building blocks to success. To change this, envision the person capable of achieving your dreams. What would their daily habits look like? Or better yet, what actions would make it possible for you to succeed? Small changes, things like waking up early, getting to the gym early, doing the gym on a regular basis, create that momentum. Winning at big goals requires a long-term perspective, and the gym is a great example of that. And while the end game may feel distant, progress begins with the sacrifices that you made today for your future gains. So with this foundation set, we arrive at the ultimate pillar. Pillar number 5, burning the boats. In 1519, Hernan Cortés led a small army to claim treasure defended by the Aztecs for over 600 years. Before the battle, Cortés told his men that their mission would change their lives forever. Then he gave the extraordinary order, burn the boats. By eliminating retreat, Cortés ensured the total commitment of his men, and his men succeeded because they had no other option. This story illustrates a vital lesson. When you commit fully, plan A becomes a non-negotiable. Think about your own life. When was the last time you gave 100% to something? True success demands complete dedication, a level most people rarely achieve. With these 5 pillars in place, only one remains to complete the total transformation. Pillar number 6, taking full ownership and accountability. In life and business and in your careers, people often blame external factors for their circumstances, but true empowerment comes from owning every aspect of your situation. Everything good or bad results from your choices. Taking responsibility gives you control. You can't influence what you can't own. Accepting this truth allows you to shape your future and claim your ultimate power. If you embrace these 6 pillars over the next 90 days, I promise you, you will emerge from this cybersecurity winter transformed, a different version of yourself, and you'll take on the world with newfound strength and momentum. Darren, out.